I'm just gonna film a YouTube like this. Hello. So I'm dressed like this because for my joy today, I felt like dancing and I felt like dressing up and feeling like a little kid. And spinning around in my fallen angel wings and being a butterfly, which is this outfit. And a message. A message should be part of this for sure. The message is we need to have a practice of joy. And I'm not speaking from a place of I have all of this like figured out. I'm speaking from a place of I am figuring this out. And I know lots of people have spoken on this all the time about, we need to have joy, but I didn't know what it was until I started dancing in my living room when I lived alone, and I just any song, didn't matter, any decade, any genre, it would just come on, I would just dance and sing. I would be my own one person karaoke. And in those moments, I wasn't thinking about anything else. I was looking, and I have mirrors, excuse my ass, behind me. And so I can watch myself smiling and dancing and having fun. And I just know that that spirit right now wants me to be experiencing this every day, at least more and more. Anything that brings me joy, whether it's cooking a meal, watching a movie. The other night I watched Tequila and the Bee. I haven't seen that since I was a kid. It was one of my favorite movies. Anything like that, just pure joy. We need to be in a joy practice. In my experience, the more you can feel like a little kid, the better. Because I think that's where so many of us have wounds started, and we were exposed to systems that just did not allow us to be children, just even going to school, our public school systems. And so play dress up. I literally, I'm in my angel wings and gloves. I look at pictures of myself from when I was a kid that I was all dressed up. There were some in my first YouTube video actually. And that's where I'm trying to reach out to her, because I'm taking her hand and putting on music and being babe, we can dance now. We can dance together. I'm watching you. I'm with you. Someone's present to be here with you. And also we are just at the same time so beautifully unwitnessed except for ourselves. And don't overthink it. If you dress up in something that's oh, if I wore this out of the house, it would make me feel, whatever. Just if you can get to a space where you're truly alone and don't overthink it, just give your little inner child, whatever, full permission to just dress up, be whoever. No, the labels don't exist. Nothing exists in this space except you and your body, your spirit, your mind, the music, all the senses, whatever you're creating. There's nothing else in the world. There's nothing to be embarrassed by. There's nothing to be afraid of. And it's difficult to get to this space if you're already starting in a certain space. But I promise you, if a song comes on that you haven't heard since you were in 5th grade on the school bus, you're at least singing it in your head. Guilty pleasure, I don't care. Embarrassing, even better. You're singing it in your head at least, and that's a start. I don't know. That's a feather. Speaking of, I did lose one of my feathers. Yeah. All the clothes that I'm drawn to, when I'm thrifting, are semi / fully, possibly impractical day-to-day clothes. So how many practical day-to-day clothes do I have? Not that many. I guess I have a lot of t-shirts. That's a lie. I also have a lot of impractical clothes because that's the shit that I love to buy. I love to buy costumes, basically, because I wish, and there's no reason technically I can't. The problem is not that I care what I'm going out of the house dressed as. The problem is more my ragingly unmedicated ADHD and TISM that gets overstimulated if I'm slightly too hot, slightly too cold. And so, I'm working with it. Honestly, no matter what outfit I'm in, I'm out of it within the hour. I have 17 outfit changes a day. It's just purely mental illness. I wish it was like, some Paris Hilton phenomenon. Like, oh, I was gifted this inside out t-shirt from All Sport Pro Weight, and I'm just changing into this outfit to make a video to go out to dinner. No, it's more so I'm gonna dress up for work and get overstimulated in that outfit, change after 2 hours into a different set of sweats that I didn't sleep in, go out walking around, get overheated, change into an outfit where I'm less overheated. An hour later, I'll take a bath, change outfits again. Or if I need to go to the actual store, then I put on clothes that are like presentable to do a night walk, which I love to do. I have to change again. So it's just a lot of outfit changes that almost all look completely identical. It's purely mental illness. And like the thing is, like, I have clothes that can make really cute outfits, but I'm not somebody ever in my life that's been like, oh, I have to like get ready for this thing now, and it's like an hour ahead of time. I give myself 5 minutes. I know. So like for me to like give myself the time to like try on different outfits and see what I want to wear, the amount of like meltdown and overstim that can happen in that space and basically have me not even wanting to go to this party, it's a struggle. I'm gonna figure it out. Stylist would be cool, but also like I'm a stylist. I'm my own stylist. I'm just like my own mentally ill stylist, and that loves clothes and thrifting and wearing pajamas mostly exclusively. So I forgot what this video was about. Joy. Dance. Spin around. That's the big one. If you're there and you're thinking, I don't know what brings me joy, just plant the seed in your mind. Think about when you were a little kid. What brought you joy? Was it playing in the mud with like the trucks? Because for me, I loved playing in the mud as a kid. There was a mud pit in the backyard, and I was always in the mud pit. I was pushing dinosaurs in the mud and digging them up. What kind of shit do I do now for joy? Like I have a membership at the Natural History Museum now. I literally go by myself, I put on music, and I just walk around and look at the dinosaurs and all the animals, and I talk to them and do my thing. I also have clay, so I like have my hands in clay here. It's just like wet clay, like self-drying, doesn't need a kiln, anything like that. I did make this baby, and just like go back, because what spirit wants from us right now is to get back to this root experience and this root feeling, this core feeling, because it is what is so, deeply connected to unconditional love, to creation, to these things that we are so sucked dry of right now, and also need so desperately to fill ourselves up with, because as a collective, these are the feelings and experiences and emotions alone, just experiencing joy alone, to rise as a collective consciousness and to fight the hate and the horrors like in the world. You may not think like, oh, how does me like dancing in my living room and feeling pure joy do anything for anybody? But that's just not the right way to think about it. Like, we have to have that actually, because those elevated feelings are so strong. There's this quote that I read every day. It's on my fridge, so let's go look at it. Okay, ready? According to the research of Dr. David Hawkins, one individual who vibrates to the energy of pure love will counterbalance the negativity of 750,000 who do not. In a world gone mad, spiraling with so much noise, fear, and division, the greatest revolution is to stay anchored in love. Not passive, spiritual, bypassy, head in the sand love, but love that sees darkness, feels compassion for suffering, and chooses to shine anyway. So that is my message for you today, my mad, beautiful angels. Choose love, choose to shine, choose joy anyway. Stay mad. Tags out. That checks out. Oh, it's just a sticker. Cheap ass shit. So you should never pay. Just kidding. Definitely pay. That's illegal. I should put on my wedding pearls, ex-wedding pearls. First wedding pearls? I don't know.